What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today this is gonna be a reading vlog, so it might be more than just today, but today I started reading The Last Thing That He Told Me. This is my buddy read for Patreon, so I'm doing the spoiler vlog, and then if you're part of my Patreon, we also are going to be doing a Zoom book club discussion and little party and stuff for it, which I'm really excited about. So the link is down below if you want to join my Patreon and be part of that. So far I have started reading today because I'm actually doing a reading sprint on Patreon. I'm outside because it's like 70 degrees out and it's just amazing, but I am 41 pages into The Last Thing He Told Me, and so far I'm actually really liking it. I've heard really good things about it, and it seems like everyone so far in the Patreon buddy read has really been liking it. They said for me to not go into it thinking about it being like a mystery or a thriller, so I am like trying to keep just like my mind and my opinions like very open about it. And I didn't really know like what it was about just from the synopsis, because it seems like the synopsis has a lot going on. So far it's about this married couple named Hannah and Owen. Sorry, it's really windy. And Owen disappears, and he does have a teenage daughter named Bailey, because this is like his second marriage. I believe his first wife died, and so Hannah has a really hard time like connecting with Bailey. But Owen has disappeared, and she now finds out that it's some type of fraud, and he actually like ran away because he's like running away from like the police and stuff. So that's actually kind of very interesting, since it's not just like, oh, he disappeared or like he has a mistress on the side, you know, like I feel like that's like kind of the normal thrillers that I read. So this is definitely different. I like the fraud aspect. I like that it has this like underlying like corporation, and they were like embezzling money and stuff. So I'm very interested to keep reading, and I'll keep giving you all updates. There will be spoilers in this vlog, so just make sure that you have already read the book or you're okay with having spoilers. I'll keep you updated with like the pages that I'm on. There aren't actual like chapters, it's just like titles. But yeah, I'm excited to keep reading. Hello, good morning. So I am at work. Came in early because I cleaned the turbo, which is this microwave thingy. So right now I currently have it like soaking in chemicals, but I was gonna I was gonna start my audiobook. Yesterday I did actually read more of it, but I hadn't updated the vlog. So I'm actually I think it was 101 pages in, so I'm 32% into The Last Thing He Told Me. And I'm actually really liking it because of it being like, you know, not just a murder mystery. It's like the FBI is trying to catch this lady's husband named Owen because he like embezzled, well, not even embezzled, but like I guess like lied about a lot of stuff happening in the company, and lied about sales that didn't happen yet in order to like make more stocks. I mean, I don't quite understand like everything that's going on, but it reminds me a lot of like Wolf of Wall Street, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm just like surprised like how interconnected it is. Like when Hannah went over to like the neighbor's house, and now they don't want to talk to her because of the fact that like her husband, I guess, had asked them to buy more stock, so now they don't have any money and she doesn't have any money. And then I'm super interested in who is the US Marshal, and why did the police like not know about him, or was it the FBI? I can't remember, but like they didn't know that like a US Marshal came to talk to Hannah. So it's like, is he actually a US Marshal, or is he somebody else? Because he was like warning Hannah, he was like kind of on her side, I guess. So it's just all very interesting. So I'm gonna start listening to more of that while I clean the turbo, and hopefully I can update you guys. If not, I'll try and update this evening or even tomorrow. I work the same exact shift, so I'll probably be listening to the book again. Hello, good morning. Ooh, sorry, it's a little rainy outside. I am headed to work. It is almost 9 o'clock, and did bring my book along with me today because yesterday at work I was listening to the audiobook, but the like the chapters are just in titles. They don't actually have like chapter numbers. So when I did the buddy read on Discord, I had to do the page numbers, and I had to like be really careful if what I was saying in the little chats because I wasn't entirely sure what page numbers I was on. So I'm gonna figure that out today. I'm gonna figure out like where I am in the audiobook and where I am with page numbers. I think with the audiobook, I'm like 65% or maybe it was 68% through, and I am really enjoying it so far. Like, let's talk about spoilers. So I could not believe that like Owen is not Owen. I love that, obviously, that everything that Hannah knows is like a lie, and it also is very intriguing to me that everything that Owen's daughter Bailey knows is also a lie. Like, I really like that we are learning these reveals just as the characters are learning the reveals. Like, I feel like we're kind of like on the mystery with them, and I'm just so curious to see like what, like, is Owen actually a bad person? Because like I know that Hannah kind of keeps going back and forth, and I'm going back and forth too. Like, I don't actually think that like Owen like killed anybody, but like maybe scamming. I think that he could definitely have been, you know, scamming, but he seems like such a nice person, like with the flashbacks. So I don't know, I'm having a hard time, like I didn't trust him at all in the beginning, but now that like we've seen some flashbacks and like we know how much Bailey like loved her father, I just feel like I just don't know if he's evil, you know what I mean? I will be cleaning the turbo again today, so I'll be listening to a good chunk again. And then I didn't read more last night because Alvin and I have been watching the show All of Us Are Dead, and it is so good. And so we watched 2 more episodes. They're like an hour long though, but we watched 2 episodes last night because that show, it ends on a cliffhanger every time. It gets me every time. So we're probably gonna watch more episodes tonight. So if I don't finish this book at work, which I don't think that I'll be able to finish the whole thing at work today, but I close tomorrow. I should be able to finish it tomorrow morning, and then I can give you guys like my final update. So I was actually talking to some of my Patreon friends because I did another like exclusive content, so they actually can like video chat with me, and I share like behind the scenes of my life. Right now this is just for the highest tier, and while I was talking to them, I was like asking about like what is the difference between a mystery thriller, because a lot of people said, oh, like don't go into this book thinking that it's a thriller, but I'm actually super surprised. I thought it was gonna be like really slow and boring, and it hasn't been. It's actually been like very interesting to me. It seems very, very mysterious. Like there's so many secrets. I don't know what's going on. And so I don't know, maybe I need to like look up like what the difference is between a mystery compared to a thriller, because I'm entertained. Like, I'm entertained. And in my head, I think, oh, thriller means like keep me entertained throughout my reading process, where mystery means like, oh, slow burn, like nothing's really gonna happen. But maybe I'm just thinking about it incorrectly. I don't know. Good morning. Okay, so it's the next day, obviously, and I didn't have to work a morning shift today. I work a night shift. But yesterday when I was at work, like look how much I have left. Hardly anything. I am so close to the end, but I couldn't finish it. And last night, the new season of Survivor, so Survivor season 42 was premiering, and Alvin and I didn't even realize it. I was on TikTok and I saw like the announcement for it, and so we ended up watching the first episode, which was pretty good actually. So I didn't actually get to finish this book then last night because I was gonna try and knock it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out now. But I will say that like it has just taken kind of like a different turn than I was expecting. I feel like it's gonna be rushed, like a rushed ending, because I feel like I am super close to the end, but I still don't know much. I feel like there could be like 100 more pages left, and I don't know if that's just me or if maybe did I miss something, but I feel like the way that it went, it was like building up so much, and I was like really excited with like how they were revealing different things, and I was interested who Owen was like in real life. Okay, we found out how he was Ethan, and we found out his wife was this Kate person, and you know, we found out Bailey isn't actually Bailey, and you know, all of that stuff, but I still don't really understand the why. And I don't know if it just like has gone over my head too much, or if, I mean, I guess there's gonna be a little bit more explanation in these very tiny amount of pages here. But I just don't really like Nicholas like as a character. Like I don't really like that he is written into the story. I feel like in my mind, it was going to end differently, and it was going to be different than this, if that makes sense. So I know I'm not going to rate it 5 stars. Like no matter what the ending is, there's no way I'm rating it 5 stars. But I think I'm sitting at a 4 right now with just like, I mean, it was very enjoyable to read. I was, you know, shocked for some of the like smaller twists and stuff that were in here, but it's just not playing out the way that I thought. I don't know if that makes really weird sense or not, but I'm just gonna finish the book so that way I can like actually update you guys on everything. Okay, I finished this book. I actually have to go to work. I finished this earlier. I just didn't get to update you all. So I am going to rate this book 4 stars on Goodreads. I was debating between a 3.5 and a 4 star because I honestly loved like reading the first 3/4 of it. It was very entertaining. I loved that it felt like a mystery and we were like unlocking secrets, you know, along with Hannah and Bailey. I was very, very much interested to see how Owen played a part in it, how his name had changed, like why was he running from people, what was he running from, you know, what Bailey's life looked like beforehand. But then the last quarter just totally took a turn. I didn't appreciate the part of like Nicholas. I thought that was a weird way to like go about it. And I felt like it just rushed so much in the ending that, I mean, yes, I don't need happy endings, but it's just so weird that like Owen is just gonna be like always forever hidden. And I don't know if I missed something or what, but it just felt like we didn't still find out exactly what Owen had a hand in. Was he an evil person? Was he a good person that just got mixed up in some things? What was his previous life like? Like, I feel like we saw glimpses, but we didn't actually get the whole entire story. And someone mentioned that it would have been really cool to see like an epilogue from Owen's perspective, because that is something I feel like I still don't even know who Owen is. Like, I know his name is Ethan, but it's like Owen and Ethan mean nothing to me. And I guess the ending of this book kind of just focused more on like Bailey and her relationship with Hannah. And like some people I know got teary-eyed about that, but like, I don't know, it seemed like it went from like a mystery thriller and then it just switched to being like, oh, you know, being Bailey's mother is like the most important thing now, like protect her. How many times did the book say protect her? And I was like, what are you protecting her from? Because why are people coming after Bailey? I don't know. I think I might have missed something. I'm not sure. All in all, it was a decent book. I did really enjoy reading it and listening to it. It kept me on my toes. So I'm pretty sure my final rating would be like a 4. But I just really wish it would have ended differently. I just felt not satisfied with the way that it ended, and maybe that is just partly me. I actually haven't gone on Goodreads yet to read through reviews or anything like that, but I just felt like there was gonna be a bigger reveal. I guess I just didn't think that everything that we found out was just all that we were gonna find out. I was waiting to find out more and like a who, what, where, why, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just the thriller in me. Anyway, I'm really excited to do the book club discussion though for this. In my Patreon, it's gonna be on April 2nd. So if you join before April 2nd and you join the tier, which is tier 2 and higher, then you'll get to discuss this with us, especially if you've like read it before. Super excited because I think this is gonna be a good one to discuss. I feel like I need to discuss it with people, like not just in a Discord chat, but like actually discuss, be like, oh, what did you think about this? Like, what was your take on this? Because maybe I did miss things, or maybe they can just explain it better because it was a lot of like stocks and FBI related stuff. But I need to head to work, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. Let me know your thoughts about this book down in the comments so I can chat with you, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye everyone.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but they